As children, we walked around free. Do you remember that moment you were a child where you sang freely, expressed, you loved fully, walking up to strangers? You didn't care, you weren't calculating, you didn't hold back, you weren't wondering, am I fat, am I not enough? You jumped on the table and danced and sang. You didn't care if you didn't sing like Adele or Bruno Mars or whoever. You just fully expressed yourself. You were in touch with your true light, with your essence, with your magnificence. Yet what happens? Slowly we get conditioned. We meet our parents who are just doing the best that they could do based on their conditioning, based on their past programming, and slowly we get conditioned, and in response to our parents, to our grandparents, to those that loved us, in response we slowly start learning to disconnect, to shut down. Perhaps we face pain growing up in our childhood, pain, abuse, trauma, neglect, abandonment. Perhaps certain emotional needs weren't met. And as a result, we slowly started to shut down. Maybe we went through a divorce. Maybe you were physically abused. We all have our stories. Based on that, we as children often unconsciously learn to shut down, to disconnect, as a way to not feel, as a way to protect ourselves, as a way to ultimately survive. We start to disconnect from the emotions and the feelings that were way too painful for us as children, and we start stuffing these feelings inside of us, and these feelings start building up inside of us as suppressed emotions that ultimately make us sick. Survival. Then we go out into the world, dealing with our parents, dealing with our caretakers, dealing with those that loved us, and we go out into the world, and in an effort to be loved, to be validated, to be approved of, we start developing a persona, a personality, a character, a mask, the sense of who do I need to be in order for you to love me. We kill ourselves trying to just be normal, fit ourselves into a preset, prescribed personality of who we think we need to be, who we thought we needed to be. We thought maybe if we were the shy person, the quiet person, the yes person, the nice guy, the caretaker growing up, then we got love and validation from our parents. So we developed this persona that we use to survive, to avoid pain and get love. Avoid pain and get love. And we create a persona, a mechanism, and before you know it, we start to contort ourselves into a certain shape. We start to contort ourselves into a certain way of being. And no wonder we feel so limited inside. No wonder the fullness of our being, the fullness of our light, the fullness of our potential, our creativity, our love can't quite express itself through what we've learned to become and how we've learned to be in order to avoid pain and be loved. No matter who you have learned to be, no matter what you've learned to do, is who you are, who you really are, or is it simply who you've been conditioned to be? This idea of being normal. Many times we think we are free. We often say, I have free choice. I'm creator of my life. I have free will. But the degree to which you are conditioned is the degree to which you actually don't have access to free choice. You are being run by the programming and the conditioning of your past, which has often been passed down from generation to generation to generation to generation. So, my friends, if you're tired of trying to fit yourself into society standards, if you're tired of trying to make yourself something that you're not, if you're tired of trying to live someone else's life, and you're ready to break free, this is your moment. If you're ready to break free and reclaim your power, if you're ready to break free and reclaim your life, if you're ready to break free and live the life that your soul knows you were destined for, this is your moment. This is your sign. This is your time. You see, this is why I created the Boundless Bliss Bali journey. The Boundless Bliss Bali Journey is not simply a workshop giving you more information. The Boundless Bliss Bali Journey isn't simply an informational process, because Lord knows we have the information. Many of you many of us, we've read the books. Hundreds of books, right? We've read the books on how to raise our energy, how to shift our energy, how to manifest a partner, how to manifest our goals, and yet many times it still doesn't happen. Why? Why is it that when we have all the information, when we know what to do, that sometimes we still can't quite get ourselves to do what we know? Why is it that even though we know we should feel a certain way, we know we should make certain choices for our health, in our relationships, that we don't do it? Or sometimes we feel like we can't quite do it. Why? It's conditioning. Information by itself is not enough. In order to truly transform, you must first become aware of your conditioning, and many times we're not even aware of our conditioning. Secondly, once you become aware of your conditioning, you must loosen the grip of your conditioning, which is a process of letting go. And this is why I created the Boundless Bliss Bali Journey. Not a seminar, not a workshop, not another experience, but a deeply transformative, life-changing process that is designed to help you get aware of the things that you're not aware of, is designed to help you get aware of what your conditioning is, and is designed to help you unravel and clear away the layers of your conditioning so that you can access your freedom. The freedom, you know, that freedom where you were a child and you were in touch with your innocence and you were in touch with your aliveness. That freedom, again, what would it be like to be that free? What would it be like to be that expressed? What would it be like to be that much of yourself again? My friends, this is my invitation. If you feel the call, if you feel something stirring, if you're ready once and for all to unravel the layers of your conditioning, I want to invite you on the transformational journey of a lifetime to Bali, the Boundless Bliss Journey in Bali. Bali calls you. It's a call. It's a calling that you might feel deep in your heart. So if you feel the calling in your heart, if this video is speaking to you in some way, I invite you to apply. I invite you on a 12-day journey. On a 12-day journey that will feel like a lifetime, that will take you to the very source of who you really are. I'll see you there. Love now.